Destination reached. Scylla.
No laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. I love this place.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
Well, hello. We got here on the planet. Alright, so what are we doing first? The science weapon, yes. We're mainly in side quest hole here. This is just a useful gun.
Warmed up now.
Blind him! Whoop, we're on gun.
Everyone all right?
Well, these are the bad guys, so yeah. Someone's got outlaw in their title, they're probably going to be hostile to you.
Somebody lives all the way out here? Surrounded by Aether?
Place never even had a bar. No wonder it's abandoned.
And there's your tough enemies, right?
What the? Did I hear something?
Yeah, but they also have a tendency to be aggressive right off the bat, so maybe I kill them. I mean, yeah, they probably have a story. They also have you know, guns that they point at me and then fire them. That's not great.
Somebody lives all the way out here? Surrounded by Aether?
Place never even had a bar. No wonder it's abandoned. I can take a hint.
Turning this one into a sneaking mish.
Unexpected noise. Identify. Investigate.
Here they come!
Alright. Bap.
Everyone all right?
You see, that took a lot more sort of active... Oh, okay. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Space's choice found a flaw in you. Robophobia. Automechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're attacking you, you're not as effective as you should be. So I get a -1 to dexterity, perception, and temperament when there's robots about, but I get a perk point to spend on whatever I want. But in the exchanges, I'm scared of robots. Alright, hold to reject. Yeah, robots seem like they'd be kind of a common enemy type to just suddenly be like horrified of. What you got for me, vendor? Big hammer. Might as well do some scavenging while I'm here. If and there anything to scavenge. What I really like about the way the scavenging works is that they just sort of assume that if you've walked up to something you want to see what it has. So it doesn't make you press a button to open the inventory. And it's nice, it's thoughtful, I like it. And there's our Scylla weapon. Mandibular Rearranger. Dunno. Alright, what do we got here? It's a one-handed melee weapon. This weapon was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery, and it has never been duplicated. Oh. What does it do? Who knows? Use of this terminal for leisure activity is a violation of Employee Indenture Contract Clause 227, time theft. Fines will be levied accordingly. Okay, so it's a mineral-dense place, so they were trying to mine it, which is why they started terraforming the place. But it wasn't profitable, so they shut it down. Okay, great. Okay, and the place got overrun with animals too, so we'll have to deal with that at some point, I assume. Alright. Well, we got the bashy stick. Which, you know, I wonder what this is gonna do. Gotta find something to punch with it. Well, actually, I do have another side quest on here I can... So we'll just go to that and test this weapon out as we do it.
Like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just... You seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself
Yeah,
up
this
for a
is the
letdown.
Rearranger, whatever it does. Could not possibly tell you what. Wait, I got a text? Hold on. Okay. Yes, this is the Rearranger. We found it in a fucking storage locker. Green Cave. Oh, this is quite big. Okay, it staggers.
Everyone all right?
And this is why this whole place is abandoned. I think we'll stick with the shrink ray, because that seems more interesting, but we have that now. Yeah, it can burrow under... It's a big burrowing ground ape.
Hard to imagine leaving something as expensive as a terraformer lying around.
Oh, look at this. This is really neat.
You gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons. Else the air just drifts off.
Look, so this is the only place that's got any, like, vibrancy to it, because the terraformer is still working. Can't get too close, though. It pushes me back. So there's a Captain Irion we're looking for here, who has gone missing. He was supposed to deliver something to the Groundbreaker, but he ain't around, so we're going to find him. He's apparently here. Good ammo. Seems like that's his ship.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted to harm me.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before the primals find us.
Yeah, that was pretty good, right?
That's the last of them.
Just headshot, no fucking... No hesitation. It's just so good. I'm not even that good with ranged weapons. It's just how I do. Okay, dialogue. I can just be a cold motherfucker when I need to be. Alright, so now we're officially at 50 with all our dialogue skills. So if I want to upgrade my dialogue skills further, I need to plant points in specific parts. And I just got us to 60 for science, which is adept. So if we get any corrosion damage weapons or N-ray damage weapons, they now have an increase of 25%. And as for perks, we can get a perk, and this will be the perk that unlocks the 2-2 set for us. So... plus 50% tactical time dilation recharge rate, sounds good. Alright, we're on our level 10s now. Oh, I think Ellie leveled up too. Yeah, she did. So, we'll give her... Yes, exactly. It's just very expensive. That's the only reason I didn't get it, or I would've. Or we can mod one of our weapons if we can find an acid mod for it. Oh, plus 20% heal amount granted by the medical inhaler because she's a doctor. That's neat. As for Parvati, upgraded too. Plus 10% chance of extracting mods in the field. That sounds good. Yeah, alright. Yeah. It's a party-wide buff. It's great. So you just got real comfy,
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
Do you two know each other? Well, okay, I can't really tell you what to do.
Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where we...
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated pupils. Increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Huh. Captain Irion, I take it.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
No, I don't know anyone, but she
I
did.
wager she told you to say that, the sly old bird. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Any idea what those pirates were after?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Who are these meds for?
Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker, but getting shot tends to hinder one's delivery plans.
Why does the Groundbreaker need your
Hey,
bootleg drugs?
who are you calling bootleg? I'll have you know, these are 100% genuine stolen drugs.
Fine, why does the Groundbreaker need
Because
stolen
the
drugs?
wolves, in all their herpetological wisdom, will only sell the meds at a huge markup. Groundbreaker knows better than to pay board prices. Not when they've got me running for them. More importantly, they can't afford to.
What will you do now?
Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
Time for steel. Alright, so that's that done. We did actually get a new gun, though. Irion's Flintlock. .259 handgun. Huh. That's a shiny, pristine weapon, dearest. And it does stagger damage too, so this is good. Cool, we got a nice weapon out of it. Does the same thing this gun does, actually. It's got a stagger thing on it. Dang, I took this one apart. Yeah, you get what you get. Alright, he's got double goggles now. Well, it's the game what did it.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
So that's hint hint, go and see them. First I'm gonna mod out this fucking gun. I can't, it's not moddable. It's unmoddable. Oh, that sucks. But it is tinkerable. Nothing needs to be repaired yet, so that's good.
So then I said, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad. Something on your mind?
Oh. That's just something that was happening, okay. Alright, so that's not as... maybe it's Felix that had the thing?
Good to see you, boss.
Nope. They put the, hey, you should get off my ship option way above where it should be, realistically.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
You got anything to say?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What do you think, Parvati? Is it safe to fly now we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Use a fucking frying pan, guy. Did you learn your trade through your father? It sounded like that when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you actually are good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater? This is a lot of backstory
changed.
conversation.
Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big old hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Alright, now we can cut back to the Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Oh, probably there is, or like, what it'll be is, hey, I'll go wait here or there, presumably, you know, around where you found them. Yes, I'll be looking at the acid gun once I get to it, don't worry. Or perhaps an acid mod for one of the guns I've got, because I would, like, the idea of an acid shooting sniper rifle's pretty great.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar
That's, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track of how much things cost and how much it costs, but we'll see. We'll go and look.
Riddle's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way, then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
And there we go. Oh dang, we got a lot of XP out of that. And some stuff. That captain we rescued from those outlaws just then was supposed to deliver some robots here.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Employee morale is at an all-time high due to the overwhelming popularity of Chairman Rockwell's infrastructure rollback initiative.
Deceptions and lies. Don't believe the board. Monarch has shed the yoke of its corporate overlords and now thrives. They claim this place to be uninhabitable, but philosophism lives on. We fight from the shadow of your...
Sorry for the interruption there. Our relay terminal accidentally included a scene from an upcoming serial. Our regularly scheduled broadcast will be with you again shortly. Reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saturn.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Alright, so we do not have enough unless we start selling some stuff, so what do I got I can get rid of? Things do not sell for a lot. Sorry, but we're probably going to have to wait to get the acid gun. It is what it is, honestly. Possibly.
You know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded dire.
They call it Monarch now. It's supposed to be a real hellhole. Warlords drumming up marauder squads, blood running in the streets, all kinds of shit.
So it went about as well as everybody expected.
Yep, complete fucking fiasco.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Oh, I got a perception check, but I'm below its threshold. That's rare. That's what the game will ramp up to accommodate, is I think the thing here. So I'd start with beer, but you said in Edgewater the smell made you sick. How about wine?
Oh, wow. You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically?
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
Exactly. Takes a lot of trust to hand over that kind of blackmail material.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
The poem implied you calming her with a touch. That's romantic serial grade stuff.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you!
Let's read it right now, just to be sure.
What did she actually write in the message you haven't said?
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad. A lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Fuck! Perception check I can't do. So she might... No, So this is a straight yes or no choice, because I don't have my perception high enough to handle it. I get the feeling this quest may be something we're supposed to do a little later on in the game. Given that it's bouncing me back on perception. I'm gonna go no.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Persuade 25. I've got a persuasion check here. Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration. Here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
The last one here is fuck if I know. I'm just here for the booze. There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Okay, the game is clearly like giving you a fairly clear route here for like, no, you can pull her away from that and romance her yourself if you want. Because it keeps putting like, hey, what about me in there? And I'm not, I mean, I get why, because that's how these games do it, but... You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
Shrug, it sounded more profound in my head. The only thing you can control is you.
So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do.
Well, I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
So are you going to ask her out?
Oh, gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Got a persuade and a determination check here, and they both work. You're still unsure? Yes, just ask her, or don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself. Give him that persuasion.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Sort of, like, that's a kind of in-depth scene that would never happen in Fallout 4. Okay, and now we actually have to take her back to the ship, so let's do that. Fucking Fallout 4. 2 or 3 word dialogue choices, that's not what Fallout's about.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, do an evil next time, that's
Back
fine.
for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise.
Yeah, that's fine.
Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. and I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Did you talk to Junlei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding. Unless you're not.
I resent you saying such. On account of it being uncomfortably likely. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Ah, 16,000 XP. You just shoot her in the back. Alright, that's the game. That's our game, dude.